Greetings, this is This, and I'm me, and today I have for you this puzzle that I think they're calling the Greek watermill puzzle. Might go by some other names too, I'm not sure, but it is metal. It has 2 to 3 pieces, depending on whether 2 of the pieces are supposed to come apart or not, but mine have. I initially didn't know if they came apart, but they do. But basically, what I have here is one sort of bronze-colored piece and one silver-colored piece. The goal would be to separate these 2 pieces. So usually I start with a bit of a hint. I don't really have much of a good hint today. I mean, basically what I'd say, I guess, is look towards where you're going, you know? Like, look towards the future, you know? Look ahead 1 step, maybe. And that's, I don't know. There's not really much of a, like, trick piece or, like, key movement or anything like that. So I think instead, I'm just going to have to, you know, jump right into the solution. So we'll do a quick solution, then we'll do detailed solution, and then we will do the reassembly. So to start with the quick solution, firstly, I'm holding my puzzle so that, as you can see, there is like, we have the 2 flat sides, there's a side with like 1 hole and like 1 track, and then there's a side that has sort of an elbow track, you know? I'm having the elbow track side facing up, and it's in the shape of an L. So starting with your puzzle like this, let's just go here. I'm going to do this, then I'm going to go this way, going to go like that, and then I'm going to go this way, I'm going to go like that, then I can go back that way, here, and out. There's your fast solution. If that helps, you know, okay, good, cool, thanks for watching. I've got to put it back together, and then I will show you guys a more detailed explanation. Okay, so we're back at the start. I'm holding it that same way. Now with this puzzle, a good thing to note actually is that there is a hole here on the bottom, and technically this piece can like fall and extend down that way. You don't ever need it to do that. So you could actually keep the puzzle flat on a flat surface so that that bottom hole is completely covered up, and you'll be fine. I feel like one of the most difficult things about this puzzle is actually how simple it is. I feel like you end up twisting and turning things around a lot, trying to figure it out when you don't need to. Like, there's a lot of stuff that it seems like, oh, well, I could move it this way, I could go here, and you don't actually need to. So for the sake of viewing, you know, I will hold it up, but you could set it down if you wanted to. So the first step we want to do is we want to drop this. It kind of looks like an anchor, maybe. So we'll drop the anchor piece down. Then when it's down, you're going to rotate it. Now, if you rotate it the wrong direction first, you can't. There is no wrong direction. Just rotate it 90 degrees this way or the other way. It doesn't matter. Then you'll notice that it can split apart. And with it split apart, you're just going to extend one side one way and the other side the other way. You can tell like based on the way that it fits through this track here. So that's what I mean by sort of like looking ahead at what you want to do next. You can just look and see sort of like what you're going to need to do. It's very linear. So the first thing, you know, that we did was, okay, I need to be able to, you know, the only direction I have to go is either to the left or to the right. Are the pieces oriented in a way in which I could move them that way? Yes, they are. So move them that way. And then you can see over here, okay, well, this has space to maybe move up or to move down. And then this one has space to move up, definitely. Okay, but I can't move it up yet. Let me rotate it, rotate the whole thing, and rotate it such that it will fit onto this side. You know, if you rotate it the other way, it doesn't fit. So rotate it this way so that it can fit, and you can move that piece up. Okay, now that we've got that piece up, where can it go next? It could go down that way. Okay, I moved it down that way. Now, it doesn't really look like it can go anywhere else. So let's look back at this piece. Can this piece go somewhere? Yeah, it can go back down this track. Okay, bring it back down the track. Now can it go somewhere? It could go down this track if we turned it upside down. Okay, rotate the whole thing, turn it upside down. I've turned it upside down, and now it can go through the top track. Perfect. Now, it looks like this piece is pretty much out. We just need to get the other end out. How did we do that before? We rotated it, right? So rotate it again. Rotating it up like this lets us bring this piece up. Now we have the whole thing back together, quote unquote, and we just need to move it out this way. So just pull it up out of that. And that's how you take it apart. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Now, as a side note, my puzzle does come apart like this. I don't think it's supposed to. I think this is supposed to stay together and just be like, you know, rotating like this. But maybe it is supposed to come apart, but I don't think that's part of the puzzle solving aspect. So, yeah, I tried to like not let it loosen or anything so that it wasn't changing the aspect of the puzzle. But okay, now the reassembly. Let's put it back together. It's just the reverse of what you did before. Very straightforward and simple. We put it back in, starting like this, bring it up, and then remember it was split. So let's turn it so that we can split it. One piece goes there, rotate it down. Okay. Now we were moving this piece along the track here. So do that. The whole thing looks like this. And then it can go along the bottom track next, but we have to rotate it. So rotate the whole thing like 180. And now this can swim along the bottom track. Okay, good. And now we want to maybe be able to turn it around or something again because this piece has to go up. So we put that piece up. Okay. Then we bring it back down like this. And then we're going to follow the track back. So we've got to rotate it this way again so that the thing is pointing down. Go this way and bring the other piece back down as well. Rotate it 90 degrees and put it back in. And that's it. I know I didn't have very many like technical terms this time. Like I didn't have names for the pieces. I didn't use very many directions, but I feel like it is pretty like movement based, you know? I was trying to think of like, you know, rotate it 90 degrees and then split the two pieces and then, you know, it'll be a flat line, it'll be an L. Like I feel like that overcomplicates things. You just have to watch the flow of the movement and like where it needs to go in the tracks. And this is a giant bait. This section you never need to use down there. So yeah, that is it. Now, if you made it to the end and you were interested in seeing my nails, I have modeled them after this planner here. I actually think I did better on this hand than on the other hand. Modeled them after the planner. Yes, there you go. My nails, my nails. You're welcome. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye-bye now.